Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. Today we are back with a new episode of The Last of Us. Episode 8. Second to last, penultimate.
Penultimate.
One of my favorite words.
Your faves.
Yeah. So last week was another kind of throwback, or what is it? A flashback episode. We're learning more about Ellie and her story, which was cool because we hadn't really heard a lot about her and where she
originated from.
Right. And we saw a little bit of that, like the training regimen and everything, but it does seem like you're destined for one of two things. You're either gonna be like a leader, or you're gonna be like how her friend Riley got. Like she was like sewage control or something.
Yeah.
So that was cool to see. Obviously sad, heartbreaking.
It gives us a little bit more insight and understanding too of why. What was it? Episode 4, maybe episode 6, when they're in Kansas City. Why the what was that group called? The people that lived in the QZ kind of took over Fedra.
Oh yeah.
Right.
They weren't Fireflies. They weren't Fedra. Yeah, they just got tired of it.
Right. And so it kind of gives you insight on, why they got tired of it, because you now know that they're giving either a position of like leadership, which are very few if you think about it, and then everybody else has to do a terrible job.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, it's not really clear whose side you'd be on. Like they kind of peg Fedra as like kind of being a little bit too authoritarian, a little too extreme, but then the Fireflies seem also like kind of like a wild bunch of rebels. They blow up stuff
For sure.
So it's not like, like with like in Star Wars. I know a little. I don't know a whole lot of Star Wars, but I know a little bit. Like like the resistance.
Might upset some people here.
Right. Well, you have like the resistance, and those are the people you root for, even though they're resisting.
Right.
Versus here, the Fireflies, you don't really know like which team you're on, but because it kind of showed us like between Riley and like Riley was like, no, why would you go to the Fireflies? I'd come back. And Riley's like, nah, it's not as good. It's but maybe her reasoning was more because of what she'd have to be doing.
Yeah. Well, I think it was that. It was she didn't want to do sewer
work, and she just knew like this is a dead end. It's gonna be me the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Type of deal.
Well, and is it Mercedes? No, not Mercedes.
Maria?
No.
Marlene. Marlene, yeah.
Marlene was the one who convinced her, right, to go into the Fireflies, convinced Riley, and I think ultimately, Ellie wasn't going to join the Fireflies. She was bitten.
Right.
Because that's what we talked about was how did it transition from that final scene
moment
where they were both
where her being locked up.
Yep.
Because now she can't go back to Fedra. But she somehow, and that's why we talked about, are they gonna go back to that story?
Right.
Like, are we gonna see her meet Marlene?
Right.
Or is it just like something we have to piece together? Which
probably that.
At the end of the day, I'm still very curious about the present. How's Joel doing? It showed him sewing him up.
Oh, bro, that
was insane. But now do they still look for the Fireflies, or do they head back? Like, there's something. The story isn't over, but we also don't know exactly what their next plan is.
Correct.
Not really. Joel's ready to give up. He was like, he
said,
told her, go back to Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
So now, is he hurt? Like, to me, the sensible thing to do is like, you're hurt, just go back to Tommy. It's 5 days. Or if you're already closer where you think the Fireflies are, you rough it, try to go there.
Yeah.
With the risk of them not being there or being ambushed again on the way.
True.
So, and you're hurt,
That's
tough call.
Because she's not. I mean, I don't want to call Ellie weak, but she wasn't necessarily, strong enough to, carry him and all that. That's why she used the horse in bed.
Which was smart. She is smart and resourceful.
Smart. True.
But yeah,
if she's having to fight people off or something. She
obviously needs Joel, and she knows that. She had that panic moment. She was like, "Don't die. You can't leave me alone.
Right.
Don't leave me by myself." The episode before last.
Yep.
But anyway, we're ready to hop in. Excited to see where this episode takes us. It's always a surprise.
So much going on.
I know. So we'll see where they go. Before we do, guys, please consider subscribing to our channel. And if you want to check out the full length reaction is linked below in our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes. You want to check those out?
Yes.
That's it. Are you jumping?
Let's do it.
Man, this be hard to travel in. Look at
Revelation 21. And I saw a new heaven.
Who's reading this?
For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
Maybe it's someone from the Tommy's village, or.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, "Behold,
New character.
the tabernacle of God
Yep.
is with men. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
Uh-oh. I wonder when this is, like...
Right, in time.
Yeah. Like right after it happened, or...
I've read this passage too many times. But do you remember what comes next?
Oh, did she get bit?
Oh.
I wonder why he's giving her the extra... Maybe just because she's crying.
Wipe away all tears from their eyes. For there will be no more death. Neither sorrow nor crying. Neither will there be any more pain.
Probably.
For the former things are passed away.
Or someone in her family.
When can we bury him?
Oh.
Yeah.
The ground is too cold to dig.
Oh, yeah.
They
We'll
burn
bury your
them.
father in the spring.
Oh, man.
Eesh.
The bleeding stopped, at least.
You thirsty?
Gonna read him some puns. Oh. Medicine.
Oh.
Oh no, that's food,
Was
right?
it just food?
The last of their food.
Man, that'd be hard, man.
Yeah.
Starvation. Oh. Can she? Well, I guess we'll see. This is when you have to.
You see some drop-ins?
Like for tracks or...
Yeah.
Oh.
Bunny.
But is she gonna know how to... Guess she worries about all that later. How to, like, dress it and...
Oh no.
Oh. Oh. That's... Man, that sound is a little too close to like a clicker sound.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not an animal, I don't think. Oh. What do I know?
I don't know. I wouldn't have guessed that at all.
I'll have to show you my deer call after this.
Yeah.
Sorry, deer.
Oh.
Vital organs? Nope. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, man. It wasn't a kill shot.
It might not have hit any.
No, was that
vital
CGI?
organs.
That looked real.
You think we can just take it?
Oh, it is the
See,
same
they are
time.
close.
Drop your rifles!
Like, is that a kid?
Now!
Dude, she's tough. They
Yeah.
don't know. Like, they see a girl.
Face me. Slow. Any sudden moves, I put one right between your eyes. Go for buddy boy.
Ditto, I love that word.
We're from a larger group, women, children, and we're all very, very hungry.
I'm from a large group too. Also hungry.
Sound like a caveman.
You can't drag this back on your own.
Who said I'm on
We're
alone?
not asking for charity. We can trade you for some of the deer. We have, what do you need? We have boots.
Medicine?
Oh.
Like for infections.
Not that.
She's giving
Back in our
away.
village, you're welcome to follow us.
I'm not following you anywhere. Buddy boy can go get it. He comes back, you get half the deer. Anyone else shows up, I put one
Put
right
one
between.
right between my eyes.
That's right.
Maybe he's calling her bluff.
You know, you really shouldn't be out here all on your own.
From where I'm sitting, you shouldn't be out here on your own.
Fair enough.
Touche.
Yeah.
So, what's your name? It's hard to trust strangers, I know, but I honestly mean you no harm. We'd settle somewhere and then raiders would come, so we'd move again. And as we wandered, we picked up new people along the way until we ended up here.
Well, your luck had to run out sooner or later.
Luck? There's no such thing as luck.
Hey.
No, I believe everything happens for a reason. It does. I can prove it to you.
I won.
Okay?
The medicine.
Yeah, but I wonder, like, I want to trust him.
I sent 4 of our people to a nearby town to scavenge what they could.
Oh, those guys?
And only 3 of them came back. And the one that didn't was a father.
Are they talking about
just like you?
The people
And
that
her
were
dad was taken from her.
Yeah, that Joel killed.
Turns out he was murdered by this crazy man.
Does he know?
And get this. That crazy man
Had a girl with him.
was traveling with a little girl.
Oh, dang.
Everything happens for a reason.
Put one in his eyes now.
James, lower the gun.
Oh, I was like, he's talking really openly.
She's the one that killed Alec, isn't she?
She didn't kill anybody. Did you bring the medicine?
Yeah, but
Throw it to her.
He's probably wanting to trust her.
Well, she's gonna have to go back to him.
They're gonna end up keeping the whole deer, I think, and then,
Back away.
I can protect you.
They must. He's gonna say follow her back or track her steps.
dang.
She left without the food or anything.
she's gonna let her get away.
Oh, he has a fever, I guess.
Does she know where to?
I wouldn't know. I'll just.
Yeah.
That's.
Don't
It's
put
gonna
it
wake
right
him
on
up.
the wound.
Oh, that would be me. Not in the middle of it.
She's crazy, bro.
Okay, didn't wake him up. Push it directly on the infection. I guess. Does that have to get like in the bloodstream or something?
Yeah, it does. It's usually through a vein.
Well, I've seen people give
Ozempic?
through stomach. I don't know.
Oh man,
Not a rocket doctor.
rocket doctor, is that mechanic or? Yeah.
Oh, this is the deer.
He shall provide.
Why does nobody care?
I think he told him.
Oh, he picked up on that quick.
If you've heard a rumor, yes, we found a girl who was with the man who took Alec from us.
Is that? Oh, the husband.
When the sun
Duh.
rises, I'll lead a group out to pick up her trail. Won't be hard to find in the snow. We'll follow it to wherever they're hiding, and we'll bring that man to justice.
You should kill him. You should kill both of them.
Oh, you see? See what I mean?
This is a cult.
Those something. The vibe, the energy,
Yeah.
something.
Seems a little diabolical, Dundee.
Yeah.
I know you think you don't have a father anymore,
But I'm your daddy.
but the truth is, Hannah, you will always have a father. And you will show him respect when he's speaking.
Man.
It's very cult-like behavior from a leader.
Yeah. Oh. Does he get that and they get like soup?
Mm-hmm.
Lord,
Dang.
bless this food, and grant that we may thankful for thy mercies be.
Teach us to know by whom we're fed. Bless us with Christ, the living bread. Amen.
You see how they all waited to eat? They're starving.
Mm-hmm.
They all waited for him and not listen to the plates.
And he gets like the venison.
Does it look better? I don't know.
I think it does.
I think so. Does she even know how much to get?
I think she's just like,
Just hoping.
yeah,
She's like, I know what I'm doing. Just
it's like more is better. Oh, I thought that was them tracking. Like coming to the house.
I'd be a little
Oh,
more
she's gonna
careful.
get out. No, she's leaving. She's putting him back on the bed and let's go.
But again, what would she have done with it?
Right. Uh-oh. That means there's something dead around.
Or
They're
something.
coming.
It scared some. They heard footsteps or something.
I think it means they're coming. Yep.
Oh no. And then she's gonna have footsteps right back to the house.
Stay alert. If this man's not already dead, he's dangerous.
Oh, they know he's hurt.
Yeah, the medicine.
We bring her back with us.
And then the others probably said we stabbed him
I
with the
don't
bat.
mean to question your sense of mercy, David. We can let her go. We bring that girl back with us. She's just another mouth to feed.
If we leave her out here, she'll die.
He wants another one in his
Maybe
cult.
That's God's will.
Yeah.
She's trying to wake him up.
Joel, wake up. Joel, wake the up, Joel.
He's not.
No, he's not fit.
What do you do?
Oh. He popped his eyes open.
There are men coming, okay? I'm gonna lead them away from you. But if anybody makes it down here, you kill them. You got it?
Okay, does he not have like a gun?
Joel, do
Pistol.
not fall asleep.
He's probably so confused.
Yeah, he's like, what?
There you go. See,
Oh, they shoot the horse. That's their only method of transportation.
but you know,
Oh, they know the shortcuts to get to.
yeah. So that was a risk by her part too.
That
Cause
was.
how do they know they're not gonna shoot back? Oh no! Don't shoot the horse. Oh God!
I got her!
What if they know? Oh. Here he comes.
See, they want to.
Yeah. I said alive.
Right. I don't think it's mercy from his perspective. I
Right.
think it's just adding one to a cult. Adding her to the cult.
2 of you with me. Drag the horse.
Drag the
Rest
horse.
of you, stay here, go door to door. You so hungry for vengeance? Deliver it.
Dang it.
Dang, man, it
horse.
sucks. Horse was just doing his job. Hopefully by the time they find the house, Joel's like
Yeah.
aware enough, or they don't think to go to the basement. Oh. Does she remember what he said? Or does he remember what she said? Oh, dang it. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping it just looked like a regular.
Yeah.
What do you do? Oh, man.
Use the last bit of.
Maybe someone will
strength
call
you
him.
have.
Someone will call him.
Or a clicker shows up and infected. Oh,
Oh, I mean, he didn't get rid of the evidence.
I think he's down there. He's gonna stab him.
Yeah, he's gonna come up behind him.
Yeah. I'm talking about.
Did he put the gun in his neck?
No, the knife.
I mean,
there.
that's what I meant to say, the knife.
Yep. Slice it down.
And he held his... Oh, no.
You got to slice.
I kind of feel bad for the guy, because
I
sort
don't.
of.
I don't.
Oh, he spit at him. They're gonna try to break her, maybe. They
I started
won't.
worrying you wouldn't wake up.
Let me out.
Well, that's certainly the goal. Hungry?
And they're trying to bait her with food.
Because I'm afraid of you. You're a dangerous person. You've certainly proven that. The others, they want me to kill you for all that's happened.
Yeah.
Why don't we just start with your name?
Hey, listen to me.
He's not used to being talked to that
Yeah.
way.
Let me protect you.
I'm not on my own.
Right, your friend. I can see how much you care about him, so I know it hurts. But even so, you gotta face reality. That part of your life, it's ending. And what I'm offering you is a beginning.
Yeah. It's...
But if you can't find a way to trust me, then yes, you are alone.
Well, now what, dude? You're in there. You're trapped in there. You have this whole community.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna be angry that someone else is gone.
Do you think Joe follows this guy back?
Maybe. But what is he gonna do? He's weakened, and it's him versus.
Yeah.
And they have guns, and that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you get out of this?
I mean, you kill the leader, and the people, you know.
Maybe, and then they kind of say he set them free in a sense.
Yeah. Ooh. Where is she?
Leave him alone. You're next. Please. I don't know any girl.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're lying.
Marco. No. He can't help you. You focus right here. I'll pop your cap off.
So three of them stay back?
Yeah.
That was only 2. What now?
Gonna slam his head in between it.
You're gonna point to where we
Oh.
are
Oh, god.
and where your resort is. And it better be the exact same spot your buddy points to.
He got that from the.
Yep. That's smart.
That wasn't very smart because the buddy can just point to the blood.
That's where we are. I swear. Go ask him, he'll tell you. I'm not lying.
Oh no.
No!
And turned it.
Jesus! No!
Oh man.
I already told you what you wanted.
Now he's gonna bludgeon him.
You. I ain't telling you shit. Okay. No. I believe her.
No. God, dude.
Bro.
Why is he being so savage though?
That line was savage though.
He's like, don't worry, I believe him.
Oh man. Joel. Infected. Oh
What was that?
an ear. Cut somebody's ear off.
Did they eat a person? They wouldn't have eaten the dad.
Cannibalism.
For what it's worth, this is just deer meat, I swear.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Cannibalism.
I
bro.
even had that thought.
Chop me up into little pieces.
I'd rather not. Please, just tell me your name. If you want to judge me,
Judge you? You're eating people, you sick.
Oh man.
That is disturbing.
you remind me of me. You're a natural leader.
Isn't that what
You're
the
smart,
Federal leader told her?
loyal,
Yeah.
violent.
You don't know anything about me.
But I do. If I let you out of that cage right now, put that knife of yours in your hand, you'd stick me in a second. You have a violent heart. And I should know. I've always had a violent heart.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because you can handle it. The way the others can't. They need God. They need heaven. They need
That's what I figured it was gonna cover. It was a cover.
They need a father. You don't. You're beyond that. All I want is an equal.
It's a little sick.
Someone that thinks like him.
I can tell the others to stop looking for him.
Well, he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
They'll spare him.
He got all 3 of them.
Really? They'll just let him go?
She's
She's
playing him.
playing him. She's playing him. Can
If he
tell.
leaves us in peace, they will just let him go. They do what I tell them to do. They follow me.
So you grab his keys.
They would follow us.
See, he wants to be. Oh, it's weird.
Think of what we could do together. As strong as we are.
Does she have something? Oh, maybe. Remember, she was looking.
That screw. She was messing
Yeah.
with that screw. Breaks his hand. There it is.
Oh,
But
shoot.
she still has the keys. Oh dang! But he's got guns.
Let's see what I go tell the others now.
Ellie,
Oh, why tell her now?
tell them that Ellie is a little girl who broke her finger!
How did you put it? Tiny little pieces?
Oh. She's gonna be out before he comes back.
Well, What?
That's in the area though. Yeah, there's the horse.
Oh, they just dragged the horse in there. Some antlers back there.
So he's on the property then.
I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that, dude. Oh my god,
Bro.
Oh.
Wait. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Oh, she's gonna tell him about her immunity.
No, I'm infected.
Oh.
And now so are you.
Oh, he's gonna. Can she transfer the infection?
Get it.
Oh, I wonder.
Oh god.
What did you say? Everything happens for a reason, right?
David. No.
See, he's not gonna believe it. See? Oh my god! Oh my
She's
god!
a terrible shot. God almighty.
Where did she hit him? Get him
In his neck.
in his neck? Yeah.
And then he missed. Holy.
She's gonna poke his eye. Dude, I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
At this
poking
point,
I think she's poking his eye with that.
at this point, this episode,
messed up his-
anything goes. Ah, well.
Come on, Ellie. Oh, she caught the place on fire.
Oh, now what do you do? He's just gonna let it burn.
The doors are locked, and I have the keys.
Here comes Joel.
Ellie?
Oh wow. Okay.
That's catching fast.
Maybe he sees the smoke.
Got to.
Ellie.
Oh wow.
I know you're not infected. No one infected fights this hard to stay alive. What's the secret? Or are you just that f***ing special? No one likes being humiliated, Ellie. You don't know how good I am. You don't know what I could have given you.
Turn on the gas and then try to find a back door.
I think Joel gets there before.
Yeah. Oh, did she get him?
I think so. She stabbed him, but then he's.
Oh no. Come on, Joel. Dude, she's tough, man.
I thought you already knew. The fighting is the part I like the most.
Oh god.
Don't be afraid.
Oh no.
There's no fear in love.
Oh my god, this dude. Oh no. It's gonna.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
Bro, that's raw anger. Get out of there now, though. Get out of there.
Oh, this is bad.
Bro. I'm just. I don't know what to say right now.
Where's everyone else? Where's like the rest of the community?
Right? Oh.
Turn around. Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
It's me.
Oh, dude.
It's okay.
Oh, dude.
Dang.
It's okay, baby girl.
You see? I was just thinking
Got her
that.
like, well.
I got goosebumps. Dude, she just had a really tough day. Oh,
I would call that more than a tough day. Oh my goodness.
Whew. Is that it? Wow! Oh my god, dude.
That was a good episode.
Oh man. All right, let me turn.
Whew.
Well, did not see that type of episode coming.
No. I did. Well, when it started off, I thought we were it was back at Tommy's camp, right? That place they were at.
Then I thought it was a flashback at some point.
Yeah, I felt it was in real time, but just again back in Tommy's camp, and I thought they were like an extension of the group that we first met in that couple episodes ago.
Yeah. It's because whenever you said these last 6 months have been tough, that's what threw me off. I thought it meant 6 months since the infection, but it could have. I don't know what it could have meant.
Yeah, and we did hear that there are different, groups of people in different communities that have been able to build something like that, kind of like Tommy and them.
Yeah.
These people are obviously a little bit, behind that other group because they're more self-sustained and have food and all that.
Well, they've made it that far because they had like a cult leader who at least fed them. They just, in return, like he probably did some messed up stuff. Yeah. But like they just kept coming because like get them alive. They had people who could hunt, cook, and all that stuff.
Yeah. Cult leader. Exactly that. You brainwash folks to allow you to lead them blindly and do what you want,
whatever you want. Like then you start to get power hungry, and who knows how long he's been doing that, because it's been 20 years. So it's hard to say, but obviously like but then he always had like a wicked heart, evil heart, but then he used the excuse of like this apocalypse to really lean into that. He's doing like in the face with the mask of being a savior, right? He's like doing like cannibalism.
Oh, bro, that was when those bodies.
And whenever he went in there, and I was like, "This is where they." Whenever I said this must be where they stored the meat, I had the thought, and I was like, "Nah, they wouldn't go. They wouldn't go that far." Bro. Woo. I thought it was. I was almost giving him the benefit of the doubt, like they were, what's the word? They were starving, and someone had just died, and there was not enough food for anybody, so it's like the decision was made. Yeah, which is still messed up, but it's like it seems like he's doing it more like he's like without regret. Right.
Well, and then he also said a few people know. I think one of them that knew was the people in the kitchen, obviously, because remember he brings before he comes back. She's like, "What is this that we're cooking?"
He's like, "It's just venison." Yeah, and then probably David. Golly, her and Joel just took out like 3 guys over there in the town,
and then she took out
the main. David and
cult leader James,
and then and then the original dad, which does suck because I mean he was a family man and everything, but I mean again he attacked him. It could have just been like, we're gonna go on our way. We're just looking for food, whatever. Y'all can go on your way. Yep. But no, they kind of came with violence.
Yeah. I think he, like you said, had ulterior motives, obviously, but he was genuine, I guess, in by giving Ellie the medicine for Joel. And at that point, it was just very odd that he was, forgiving, giving, knowing the situation. But again, at the end of the day, just very cult-like.
Well, he just wanted leader. He wanted her. He wanted like someone to add to his cult, probably another like.
Well, but the way he talked when she was in the cages, he really wanted her more of a spouse type relationship with her because
like
of her
the co-lead, because she's evil with him,
strong will and all that, and that they two could be like a power couple or something.
Yeah, I think he was thinking about like everyone else is like weak-minded, they're not willing to make the tough decisions, and I hate having it all be on me. I'd rather have someone next to me who can justify what I do.
Yeah, bear the burden.
Yeah. That's crazy. If it would, but it's funny because if it wasn't for that penicillin, true, Joel wouldn't have gotten better to then do that. Yeah. But now what happened? Like they gotta leave. They're on foot, right? And so
they know horse.
Now you have this crowd of people. If all the evil really stemmed from him, and he had like his one right hand man, right? Then maybe they're not much of a threat anymore.
I don't see them being a threat. I think he took the best hunters with him. He talks about having the best hunters to go bring food and whatnot, and they're all out. They're all
out. Yeah, they're all out. So now it's just it's kind of tough because a lot of people who are maybe innocent, like that mother and that little girl, they're just kind of relying on these people to feed them. Right. So hopefully someone in the group can come up and take the spot of leader, but do it the right way. I don't really know.
Yeah, I think the show, and myself included, doesn't really care about that group of people anymore. I'm ready to see what happens next.
No, I agree. That was crazy, man.
That was wild. That really, really was.
When she was locked in, I was like, how do you get out of this situation? But again, I don't know where everybody was. It was just David and James there in the kitchen. I assume when he came into town, there'd be like, maybe everyone was just home. So they were able to do this like kind of hidden, but like their whole kitchen burned down.
Well, I mean, I think they don't really show their living quarters in a way. It's more of just that kitchen room, and that also looks like that's where they hold church and whatnot. But they weren't in there because remember the night before he brings the deer, and then they eat and whatnot, and then the following morning, they go out looking for him, and then bring him back. So that all happens
in their houses.
Yeah.
Who knows how there's that's just crazy.
It was.
Man, but that kind of it brings up a good point because like crazy things happen whenever like you're left and you're starving, and because you figure out how you do whatever it takes to survive. There's no meat around. Like the whole question of the cannibalism piece, like when he said that, like that's obviously very sick and wrong. But the reason I gave him the benefit of the doubt is because like I don't know if you remember the story of the rugby team, I think, or soccer team.
Brazilian soccer team, yeah. They almost resorted to, or I think they did.
Well, no, they did. That. They crashed over Argentina.
Maybe it wasn't the Brazilian.
No, team. I don't think they're Brazilian. I think they were like Ecuadorian or something. Okay. Maybe Uruguay. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they crashed like in the mountains.
I'm gonna fact check you while you keep.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
But they crashed in the mountains and they got to a point. But the thing is, they agreed with each other. Like at a certain point, they had been there for a long time, frozen. There's obviously no food anywhere. They had barely any food left on the plane, and they had to like agree with each other that if I go, I give permission. But some people couldn't do it because it's pretty nasty. Are you looking for it?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm curious too.
There isn't a Uruguayan one, but there's also a Brazilian one. There you go. Just do like a podcast and research.
Let's see.
Soccer team.
I'll tell you what it is.
Cannibalism.
Uruguayan, is that it?
Just type in cannibalism.
Oh yeah, 72 days and 0 temperatures. Of the 45 people, only 16 survived. 1972.
Dang.
Yep. The Andy survivors. Yeah, I forget what they were. I was gonna say rugby.
Yeah, you did say.
I
rugby.
did say, and I did say. Did I say Uruguay?
Yeah, you did say rugby and Uruguay, but you didn't.
I started with
rugby.
I started with rugby, then I went to soccer. I should have stuck with guns. Anyway,
you knew.
Yeah, that was a crazy story, but it's a real life story of someone who reverted to that in that situation after 72 days, and they're in the middle of a mountain. They don't have weapons, anything to hunt.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So,
but are you saying that you would resort to cannibalism after 70?
Half the people that survived, a lot of people who died of starvation because they couldn't do it.
Yeah, I could never like. This sounds terrible and whatnot, but I just couldn't do it, and 2, raw. Like, there's no way to cook it.
No, right? That was the thing. It had to be raw.
No.
So like with them, I feel like he resorted to that a little too willingly. Is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It's like he's like, well, they got nothing else. I think you have like 3 other ones hung up, and the fact that they just went and shot a deer, they're still animal.
There's still deer out. You know, James told him at the beginning of the episode that some of the people that went out hunting saw deer last night. So
yeah, and he's like, So
you see what you want when you're hungry.
Yeah, exactly. But that was, dude, that whole episode was just crazy. Like, it
was a very jacked up episode.
That's the toughest position they've been in since they left. I think even crazier than the whole Henry and Sam, even though they were surrounded by a bunch of infected.
Yeah, I think this one they had a threat, or a group of people that posed a bigger threat because of the guns, but their leader was very merciful, I think, because of ulterior motives. So
yeah, that ended up saving them in a weird way. Versus like what's her name, Kathleen, who her brother died.
Yep,
hers was all about. I mean, she wasn't necessarily after Joel, but she was but after Henry. But she was just like ruthless. She just wanted to kill whoever. There's that type of leader. But this is the kind of stuff that would pop up in an apocalypse, like these crazy uprisings. And if like if you're able to eat and you have to follow this psycho, like some people will just do it.
Yeah, they'll do it because
that's kind of how that was kind of like James.
Yep.
Yeah, James kind of just followed blindly just because he's like
cult leader David.
We've gone this far.
Wait, was the cult leader from Waco? Wasn't his name David?
Oh, I don't remember. I know what story you're talking about.
Yeah, David Koresh. That dude was.
Oh yeah, maybe that's how they figured his name.
Not saying that if your name is David, you're a cult leader, but
right. But all right, that was a crazy episode. We have one more. So now what?
Right. I said this in the last episode. Are we gonna get closure, or is the ending gonna be rushed?
Well, either the ending could be rushed, or it's set up for season 2. So one of the two things is gonna happen. Okay. But I don't know the game, so I don't really know what's gonna happen.
Maybe we should play the game after.
I know, right? We shouldn't have a game in a while. I heard it was a good game. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I'm assuming I think end of the next episode, if there's like a big cliffhanger, we'll know it's not done.
True.
Like
Very
if they
true.
don't get her, either they go back to Tommy's and they live happily ever after, or they find a way to use her blood as like a way to save humanity. If that happens, that's just like a big period at the end of the story.
Yeah, I think if they save humanity and then fast forward 20 years and the world is back to normal, then
yeah. But they're as far as like the story arc of their relationship, it has really come. Like, he called her baby girl.
Yeah.
And he didn't even know what she had just gone through.
Right.
Like we did.
Right.
And I was just like so glad when he held her and hugged her.
Yeah, because she freaks out.
Yeah.
When he first grabs her.
Yeah, I mean, he sees the blood on her, so he probably figured who knows what she just went through. And he also knows, like, he probably saw the syringe and put two and two together. Man, what a crazy story. All right, well, good episode. I enjoyed it very much. We have one more left.
Dang.
So please consider subscribing to our channel, guys. If you want to hang out and watch that with us, or whatever else we're watching in the future. It's already over on Patreon. If you want to check those out over there.
Yep.
Otherwise, we'll be back next week with the grand finale of The Last of Us. Cool.
Episode 9.
Episode 9. But until then, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.